How deep is the mob's influence on politicians in the valley? According to the FBI, plenty deep. Good evening, I'm Glenn Stevens. Reporter Michelle Nix continues to sift through the allegations raised in court papers filed in the FBI's investigation into organized crime in the valley. Michelle joins us now from the newsroom. Michelle, are there more names surfacing in these court papers?
Well, Glenn, these court papers filed by the FBI leave you wondering who will be left standing in Mahoning County when the dust settles. It's a tale the Mahoning Valley has heard before. Attempts by the mob to influence public officials. And some names heard in the past are surfacing again. Like Charles Onesti, now an aide to Congressman Jim Traficant, believed by the FBI to be a go-between between the mob and elected officials. The FBI says Onesti and mob boss Lenny Strollo attempted to have a Boardman Township police officer removed from the sheriff's race so Phil Chance could win. The feds believe the mob hoped Chance would let them run their illegal gambling business in the county. Today, Onesti said, "I haven't seen the documents and I won't comment on something I haven't seen." Another former sheriff's name turned up in the investigation as well. An FBI informant claims Ed Nemeth took as much as $20,000 from the mob while sheriff of Mahoning County, a charge Nemeth today denied.
It's common knowledge that I was opposed to that kind of thing. I refused it every time it was offered.
Also denying he dealt with the mob is Youngstown judge Andrew Polovischek. The feds say they had him under surveillance when he met with a mob boss busted last week on gambling charges.
Somebody else was talking to somebody on the phone and mentioned my name. You know, I haven't seen what have said that I have done anything.
Mr. Serecchio, do you know?
Now, Glenn, another name surfaced today from the past. Bill Fergus, the former county engineer. The feds believe he's tied to the Pittsburgh mob. We tried, but were unable to reach him. The bottom line today, there were a number of allegations, but they were also numerous universal denials. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for that report, Michelle. Camel's police chief is also named in the FBI affidavits. Charles Anakis has been the police chief for about 4 years. The affidavits say he was caught on an FBI wiretap talking with known mob figures and that others visited him at his home. We're told Anakis suddenly left work this morning, saying he wouldn't be back until next week. And while his car was in his driveway, no one answered repeated knocks at the door. Meanwhile, Camel's mayor says the chief is chosen from a civil service exam and he doesn't know Zanakis that well.
In the last 2 years, I've gotten acquainted with him. Prior to that, I knew him to say hello to, and that's about it.
So you wouldn't have any idea at all whether any of these allegations are
No,
true?
and I have no idea as to what his habits are.
Mayor Tablak says he's just sorry that this gives Camel another black eye just as the city is beginning to recover.